Today is forecasted to be the first extremely rainy day here in Seoul, maybe in months. So I'm here in the Hyundai area. I still have my other Airbnb because the guy won't refund me. I'm just gonna bunker here all day because a lot of good food places around here. So I figure I have easy access to food. And also I wanted to try the kimchi fried rice at this place that I kept passing by like every single day. Last time I came here for cold noodles. This time, kimchi fried rice. Oh, this is good. No wonder this place been around for like 30 years. Always full of people. Crunchy kimchi, chives, creamy eggs, and especially the toasty rice. The stuff on the bottom, that's the best. This is one of those dishes that you wouldn't mind having every single morning for breakfast. So simple, yet so satisfying. Chase it with some soup. All for about $5. This is great. Raining outside hard. First time since I got to South Korea. I'm just sitting here. I got my iPad with some Chinese dramas. And what I'm gonna do for the rest of today, this is a video idea a lot of you guys sent me, is to do a video about the delivery foods in South Korea. So if you don't know, like delivery food, this is like a whole cultural phenomenon here. This is such an important part of the food scene here in South Korea because you can essentially get any food you want delivered, including like McDonald's, Pizza Hut, Dominos, basically every single restaurant, they all do delivery. And there's a bunch of different apps you can use, but the only ones that are in Korean and also in English are Coupon Eats and Shuttle. So these are the only two apps that if you speak English or you can only read English, those are the only two you can use. Excuse me, I'm a little hungry. And Coupon Eats is the much bigger app. So I'm just gonna scroll through here, figure out what I want to eat. But I kind of already know. I want barbecue. I want Korean barbecue delivered right here. Let's do it. Okay, so there's a couple ones that are really good. Okay, so you see the ratings on the side, 4.4, 4.8. Meat Undefeated, or 4.9. Hosia. Oh, I just realized this is duck. Oh, I want some grilled duck. Firewood grilled duck. Duck or pork belly. Assorted duck and thick pork belly. Heck yeah, baby. Amount, okay. Sauce, it's mustard sauce. So this is about $30 for assorted grilled barbecue duck and thick pork belly. And also, I just want some regular barbecue. Oh my God, ichado. This looks good. This is a fatty beef brisket. Yep, beef brisket belly. Oh my God, I need that. That is my ultimate love in all of the land of Korean barbecue. I can now see the appeal of doing this delivery thing because I'm sitting here. I don't have to step a foot outside. And I can just like bring all these delicious foods to me. And most of these are free delivery. Okay, I'm gonna do the half and half. All right, so here's the problem though. I run into an issue with this app. Apparently, I can only order from one store at a time. It's like Asian aunties have control of this app, just wagging their fingers at you saying, you're ordering too much. I'm just gonna order one after another. Show them. So basically what happens is once you complete an order, you can order the next order. So you just can't order multiple restaurants within one shopping cart. That makes things easier. We're just gonna have a endless line of delivery people showing up at my door today. That's how it's gonna work out. So far, the other big difference between this and maybe like a Grubhub in the US is that so many restaurants, pretty much every restaurant is on these apps. So the variety is just astronomical. Now I'm just sitting here, I don't even know why I'm going out ever. I'm just gonna sit here and just bring the food. I know my first two deliveries are not here yet, but let's go for a third. What do I want? Anything I want. Stews, pizza, Japanese, sandwiches, burgers. Let's do some fried chicken. Oh, also on the top, check this out. You can choose whether you want to pay a delivery fee or not. And Cheetah here, this is the fastest. So these guys will get to you really quick. Whoa, there's a whole chicken. Ooh, BHC is here. I kind of want another order of that mala chicken. All right, mala chicken. This is amazing. Mala chicken, and then we're gonna add some cheese balls. Sweet and crispy cheese balls. I got the mala chicken last time without the cheese balls. So many people told me, gotta get the cheese balls. Okay, I got you. I'm getting them balls. Okay, 3 things. Let's eat them first, and then see what else we want. Food is here. Let's eat. Okay, so plates and some turnips, I think, or sauce. Here it is, the massive duck barbecue extravaganza in such a beautifully laid out plate. It doesn't look like a restaurant pack. It looks like something from a 7-Eleven. It's so like organized. But this is from a restaurant. Look at this, chopsticks. It has even have a picture of what it should look like, and it looks like it. See, food can actually look like their pictures. McDonald's. Wow, this looks fantastic. This smells unbelievable. I wish you guys could smell this. One whiff of this, just from the aroma, I could eat 20 bowls of just regular rice, no seasoning. One end, pork belly, and look how amazingly toasted this is. Beautifully seared, with just a beautiful shine and a juicy middle, sandwiched by just both sides of this just glorious golden brown crust. And then the duck. Oh, baby, how you doing? Oh, you are a juicy. Did you get drenched in the rain? This ducks look so amazingly juicy. And then you got some chives, some white kimchi, turnips. This is such an amazing meal. I don't even know what to say about the splendor that is the spread that showed up at my door via a delivery person. Everything is packaged so beautifully too. I mean, little plates. I'm just gonna try one of these on its own. Oh my God. I'm never leaving my Airbnb again. All I want is for people to keep bringing me this stuff to my door. The beautiful crust, the melty fat, and above all, the smokiness of the meat. I'm being clobbered left and right by the flavor, by the aroma, by the texture. Take a piece. Oh, look at that. My hands are kind of shaking from all the excitement. Make a little some chives, a little pickle, jalapeno. Tuck it in for a nap, and then give it a rude awakening. Reason 6,981 why I love this country. And get this stuff sent to the comfort of your own home. Duck is splendid. Juicy, tender. Again, that great smoky flavor. All right, I'm gonna do something that I feel like has to be done. A little duck, a little pork, kimchi, chives. I know it's not my birthday yet, but happy birthday to me. Might be one of my happiest days in South Korea. Even though I'm not going out, I can honestly say this is better because, first of all, no anxiety from a crowded restaurant. You're getting food that's like, I feel it's on par. Wow, I am just so impressed by the delivery system so far. My chicken's here. BHC chicken. It's the same delivery guy. The guy's probably like, what the heck is this guy doing? This guy like trying to hibernate? Maybe I am. The cheese balls, turnips. Oh, they give me a can of Coke, thank you. And the chicken. Oh, hello, baby. Almonds, whole chili peppers, whole chunks of chicken. What's this, a chicken ball? Drumsticks covered in Sichuan peppercorn spicy chili sauce. And these are the infamous cheese balls. I know eating like maybe more than one of these will pretty much ensure you don't go to the bathroom for the rest of the week. I got 2 words for you. Worth it. This is amazing. I wish I got this fresh last time I went over to the chicken place because I would love a little cheese pull, you know? Cheese could be meltier, but how is something so good? This thing looks like a villain. Look at this. You see the eyes and the big nose? Looks like a Marvel villain. Around here, we know what to do with Marvel villains. Wow, it's juicy, sweet, crispy on the outside, cheesy interior with a splash of sugar. That's one of the best things I ever put in my mouth. And I just ate a really delicious pork belly. This, of course, needs no introduction, although I never had a chicken ball before. What's a fish ball? It's a really good fish ball. The only thing about this is this chicken is no longer crispy. I guess that's the only drawback of having this thing delivered. But still, extremely juicy chicken inside a numbing, very spicy sauce. This is the ultimate Sichuan Korean fusion dish. If you are a fan of Sichuan food and you're a fan of Korean fried chicken, which honestly every food lover should be, you will absolutely fall in love with this dish. But make sure you get the cheese balls. I think this is better. It's just so unique. Look at this. I love this box. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like a lunch box. You got the little delivery guy. This is so adorable. The packaging is what also sets it apart from anything I've seen before. Like this in the US would just be like a plastic bag that might have broke halfway, right? This ain't breaking. It's little dipping cups. Ooh, I don't know why I'm like already impressed by the silverware or just the chopsticks and spoons, but I am. Wet naps. Oh, look at all the sauce. Whoa. Oh, there's a handwritten note. All right, let me find out what this says and translate it. All right, according to my Korean friends, this is they're asking for a review, but that's handwritten. Give them props for that. No idea at all what this is. Oh, this is the main event right here for sure. Wow. I don't know about you, but that was exhilarating for me. Something about opening up like so many little food packets, for me, that's like scratching an itch I didn't know existed. All right, let's try to figure out what this is. A little guy with a green hat. Oh, I know what this is. You can make your own beef sushi. They definitely put a lot of effort into packaging all this stuff. Oh, here we go. The main events. Oh my goodness. This is like a mala tang dish with fatty beef. Oh my gosh. Wow. It is like a mala tang dish. Enoki mushrooms, tofu, chilies, cucumbers, zucchinis, and thin slices of beef belly. That's why they give me the rice. I was wondering why the rice was there. That is why. Some enoki mushrooms, thin slices of beef, piece of tofu. All right, now I'm sort of wondering what all these sauces are for. This is for pork, but we didn't order any pork. This is, oh, I can tell. I recognize this little guy. That's my little thin, fatty beef roll. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. Juicy beef, and that broth is amazing. Needs a little hot oil. That's all it needs. All right. Absolute perfection. A combination of brisket and belly. This is the brisket for sure. It's a little leaner. You can see a lot of the fattier pieces on this end. Look at that. And they're all sitting on top of some scallions and mushrooms. And this is just all fatty beef. This type of meat, if you don't have a good amount of fat in there, it's gonna taste dry. Nothing dry about that. Oh, that's perfect. You can chew the smoke that's steeped into the meat. And this is where these little rice sushi things come into play. So you take one of these, and the only reason I know about this is because I see these in Korean night markets. Add a little wasabi. Beef belly goes on top, and you can add multiple layers. And I'm also gonna add a little bit of scallions, a little kimchi. Take this whole thing, just gonna dip it in a little bit of the sauce. That's absolutely the best way to eat this. They give you sushi rice. That's sushi rice. It's not just regular rice. A little vinegary flavor from the sushi rice makes so much difference. That deserves a second bite. All right, I'm gonna take a break, eat some food, watch The Ring a little bit, and then we'll get some more stuff. All right, don't do this. I didn't realize how low this was, and I was leaning forward. Almost fell out of my window. I just been here admiring The Ring. Oh, there's a mala tang place. Look, mala tang. All right, I think it's time to eat some more. Shifted to a different app. This is called Yogyo. It's the biggest food delivery app in South Korea, and it's only in Korean. But there's a restaurant out here supposedly serve amazing jjajangmyeon. I tried to order the jjajangmyeon from the auntie that makes the best jjajangmyeon in Seoul. It's too far from me. Anyway, gotta settle for this jjajangmyeon though. And then gotta get some pizza. I remember the first meal, I think it was the first meal I had in South Korea. It was Domino's delivery sent to the Han River, and it was amazing. So I'm gonna order some Domino's delivery. I'm gonna order some jjajangmyeon, and I don't know, gotta get some dessert. I know exactly what I want to. I don't think any day of delivery food would be complete without some comfort of the jjajangmyeon. Oh, gotta tell ya, need some hot oil. I feel like this one, it's a little sweeter than I would have liked. I still contend the one I went to with that really nice auntie. Best jjajangmyeon I ever had in South Korea. And then the second best, or maybe in contention for the best, was the one that I made. I'm not trying to toot my own horn here. That was really good. This stuff, not bad. Another thing I would say about delivery jjajangmyeon is that the noodles definitely lose a little bounce since it has time on the road to kind of soak and get soggier. So this would be something that's better in the restaurant. Still though, I'm pretty happy with this. Next thing we're eating, so excited. Domino's pizza. And Domino's pizza in this country is like they hired a bunch of mad food scientists in the Domino's kitchen to come up with these creations. You'll see what I mean. All right, so Domino's pizza. Let me show you what I got. This thing sounds like an action movie sequel. It's called Global Legend 4. Not 1, not 2, not 3. Global Legend 4. I feel like it should be like Global Legend 4, where the pizza bites back. Something like that. And it's supposed to represent 4 different countries. There is the seafood, which represents Korea. It's got shrimp and crab meat and octopus. That's a baby octopus right there. I see some potatoes and mushrooms. I've eaten a lot of Korean pizza recently. They love putting potatoes on pizza. Like whole chunks of potato wedges. I'm not complaining, I love potatoes. I just never seen more potatoes on pizza anywhere else in the world except for Korea. So this is the American one. I guess because we're a bunch of meatheads. This is the Philly cheesesteak. And then the Australia is represented by chicken ranch bacon. Australians, is that very representative of your culture? Is your food full of bacon and chicken and ranch? I hear there's a lot of ranch in Australia, but didn't know it was this kind of ranch. And then the French side, it's just pure cheese. Y'all are just real cheesy people. This is what is represented for you. Bunch of cheese. I think there's brie and some other stuff. All right, I'm gonna try the French one first because this cheese looks gooey and I like it. That's pretty good. It's actually one of the best bites of Domino's pizza I've had in a long, long time. Cheese is good. I'm not a big cheese connoisseur, so I can't sit here and be like, oh, I can taste the brie. Or this pizza tastes as blue as the weather outside. I don't know. I can't really tell them apart too much, but there's some good cheese on this pizza. I'll tell you that. Be good if this thing has some dipping sauce. Maybe they gave me some. Ooh, okay, pickles. Garlic. Okay, this might be really, really good. That's good. This tastes like creamy garlic sauce. Okay, now moving on to Korea. Octopus, shrimp, crab meat, I guess is in here. Of course, you see the green pepper as well and the potato wedge stuck in the middle. This is excellent. You taste the crab meat, like it's very pronounced. You taste the crab right away. By the way, love this. Philly cheesesteak pizza. And there's a lot of meat on here. I'm very happy about that. It just tastes like pizza with a bunch of sweet bulgogi. I feel like this pizza is much more representative of South Korea than the seafood pizza. I mean, one taste of this, you're like, yeah, that's sweet bulgogi. I actually don't like this slice that much. I don't know whether it's because of my quarantine where they fed me bulgogi every single day, or the fact that this is a little too sweet for me, which you'll find a lot of foods in South Korea. A lot of them are gonna be a little sweet. This is probably my least favorite piece. Okay, Australia. Let's take a bite of your famous chicken, bacon, and ranch. That's what I'm gonna assume now, or whenever I go to Australia from now on, is just I land, I'm like, can somebody take me to your bacon ranch and chicken place? Like, someone take me there. I want some Australian food. Chicken is good, tender. A lot of garlic on here, sweet onions. This is good. Favorite, I think the seafood pizza, and then this chicken pizza, cheese pizza. Most of these things, surprisingly delicious. I never had really like fond memories of Domino's. This is always what I used to get in college at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I would only get the thin crust Domino's pizza. I actually really like the thin crust Domino's. But this, the crust is nice. It's thick but not overly doughy. Toppings are good. Overall, a solid pizza. Now the next one, oh, check this out. So apparently, Domino's hires some Michelin restaurant chef to create some recipes for them. This is called the Star Chef Collection. This is a truffle basil pizza. It does look very green, but in a shade of green that doesn't invoke confidence. You know, it's like the type of green where if this wasn't fresh, you would look at the pizza and be like, how many days did I leave this out? So apparently this is basil paste with steak and just some kind of truffle cream. And there's mushrooms on here and tomatoes. And it really does look like it sat out a little too long and somehow it transformed into something that maybe only the Ninja Turtles will want to eat. I mean, it's a very stuffed to the brim pizza with big chunks of steak. That was not good for me. The meat is way too sweet. It's just way too sweet. It just tastes like overly marinated, a little dried up steak. I think some bites of this are better than others. Mushroom is really good. Truffle sauce is good. But again, this whole thing, way too sweet. It doesn't need to be that sweet. It feels like, you know, when you're cooking something and you accidentally added in maybe double the amount of sugar you're supposed to, or if you're like following an Asian family member's recipe, your grandma's recipe, and they're just like, just add enough sugar. And you had no idea what the heck that means and you added too much sugar. It's kind of like that. It's just too sweet, especially the steak is very sweet. No. The good thing about it, it's creamy. It's good truffle flavor, but to me, yeah, that sweetness just kind of kills it. Well, it's almost like a dessert pizza. This pizza, to me, tastes like Parasite the movie. Good to experience once, and then best to never think about again. Regardless though, I do feel like ordering pizza delivery is something you have to do when you're in South Korea. Also because these guys will deliver anywhere. You can go out to the wilderness, you can sit by, like I said, the Han River, whatever, have a picnic. Domino's will deliver to you. And it's really fun to actually eat Domino's pizza or whatever pizza in the middle of nowhere. So I do feel like eating pizza in South Korea is not just about enjoying the very, you know, extended experimental flavors. It's also just ordering this for the fun of it too. But yeah, so if you are ordering the pizza, maybe skip out on the truffle and go for the superhero, Global Legend 4. Remember that, Global Legend 4. Not 1, not 2, 3, 4. Global Legend 4. All right, this has been pretty fun food delivery day. It's only one more delivery I need and you must have when you're doing Korean food delivery. You must do it. Final food item you always gotta get, and just because you can, shaved ice delivered. And this is the green tea shaved ice with little cheesecake cubes on the top from the most popular shaved ice place in Korea, Sobean. And this thing, matcha flavored shaved ice with ice cream, mochi, red bean, cheesecake, and condensed milk. That's good. Also, it's probably the same sweetness level as the last pizza I just ate. No, seriously, the Michelin pizza should lose a star. It's not gonna look as pretty as it does in the store, of course, but soft, fluffy shaved ice with milky ice cream, nice splash of condensed milk. This is the perfect way to kind of wrap up this day. Love the fact that it rained all day, which really makes eating inside just such a cozy affair. This is why I love rain. Like, a lot of people wonder, like, why do I love rain? Well, first of all, I love eating, and rain just fits eating, you know? When it's raining outside, you're eating inside, especially if you're eating something hot like a hot pot or a mala xiangor or something that's spicy and warms you up and just makes you feel all warm and fuzzy and cozy inside. Best feeling ever. Also, when you're done eating, it's nap time. And it's nothing better taking a nap when it's raining outside. So, because my favorite activities are eating and napping, that's why I love rain. Or maybe I'm just sad inside. I'm just kind of using food to fill that void. Just kidding, I'm not that complicated. I just like food. But highly recommend the first thing I got. The pork and duck combo, also the beef belly. Those are two of the best things I got today. And those were completely by accident. I did not research anything. I just kind of like saw what looks good and ordered it. I told you guys this time and time again, if your hunger is strong and your heart is pure, the food gods will provide guidance. And that's exactly what happened today. Of course, I'll put all the places I order stuff from in my description box below. If you're ever in South Korea, have a day like this. Make it a day when it's raining. Stay in, enjoy, and then go take a nap. As always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Until we eat again, see you later.